Celebrating 25 years of making holiday dreams come true. Welcome back to Cruise1st and our wonderful TV channel. It's Derek and Polly, here to show off the very finest of our luxurious cruise and stay adventures around the world, ready for you to snap up and book today with low deposits.
That's right. Get ready to be wowed by some of the most glamorous, place-to-be-seen ships with beauty all round as we go globe-trotting with Celebrity Cruises. We've got some big adventures to get planning, and when you plan them with Cruise1st, you'll always be in safe hands.
Here at Cruise1st, we've been helping British holidaymakers set sail on unforgettable cruise adventures for 25 incredible years. Our award-winning team is dedicated to bringing you the absolute best deals from the world's top cruise lines, sailing to destinations across the globe. Whether you're dreaming of a no-fly getaway close to home or an epic voyage to the far-flung corners of the world, we've got thousands of unmissable deals waiting for you. So let's make it happen. Let's go cruising.
Yes, please. Let's start 3 big adventures for you then, taking you to Vietnam and Thailand, the Caribbean and far beyond, all in 5-star new luxury surroundings of Celebrity's amazing fleet of beautiful ships. Let's start out in the Far East for a 19-night cruise and stay adventure next December. And let's start with a very relaxed, chilled out beach break as we fly you from the UK out to Bali in Indonesia. And here you'll have 5 nights in a hotel to check out sheer paradise. Yeah. Oh my word. If you want zen, if you want relaxation, if you want, they call it the island of the gods, don't they, Bali?
Do.
And you can see why.
So serene, and everyone's supposed to be really friendly then. You can see why. They must be so happy. It's got terraced rice fields, beautiful beaches, volcanic mountains, incredible temples as you go inland that you can go and visit. It's just absolutely idyllic. So 5 nights here before joining Celebrity Millennium for your 12 nights of luxury. Oh, it's making me feel very, very excited. Let's take a look on board. I mean, Celebrity Millennium is just beautiful. The styling's beautiful, it's modern, it's luxurious. Can I just say that 70 million times? Because I'd quite like to be on this holiday right now. I'd like to be on that cruise ship. I mean, who wouldn't? Pure relaxation and joy. And I mean, the reason it's called Celebrities because that's exactly how you all feel while you're on board. Yeah,
absolutely. For those of you who are not familiar with Celebrity Cruises, that's exactly what they're offering, actually. The chance to kind of live a bit like a celebrity lifestyle. I mean, having the most beautiful things around you. The staterooms, as you can see, are absolute bliss. They have everything you need. They have the dreamiest night's sleep you could ever imagine. A lot of their design on the ships is in collaboration with some of the world's biggest names in design as well. Names like Dame Kelly Hoppen, for instance, are involved in the design of these ships. They recruit their team on board, their chefs and their crew. They recruit from 5-star establishments around the world. So these are people that really know about service. And this is for people who really do enjoy the best things in life, but without paying, way over the odds for them. What you get for your money with a Celebrity Cruise is something that is very, very smart, very sophisticated, yet very calm, very comfortable. Great fun. They have great parties in the evening, don't get me wrong. But this is very, very comfortable, accessible luxury. It's not something which you think, oh, actually, is this for me? Will I fit in here? You absolutely will, because it is for everyday people who just enjoy lovely things. It's as simple as that, really.
And having a treat, everyday people. So whether you think, oh gosh, I'm not sure, it's not stuffy, it's not formal, but there are restaurants where you have the option to really have that formal special night and feel like it's a treat, because it is a holiday.
And it's a lovely thing to do, actually.
You're going to some incredible places. You're going... with that, you're sort of in an incredible environment of these beautiful restaurants, these beautiful bars. And then you've also got more relaxing kind of places to go to, cafes and pubs on board. It's sort of every day you could kind of have a different styling yourself of what you want to do. And also while you're on board, there's enrichment programs, cellar masters you can learn while you're there, can't
Absolutely.
you?
And I have to tell you, Polly, as well, talking about the pub, as you were just a moment there, Classic Drinks Package included for the whole of your cruise, which is fantastic. And you've got a Wi-Fi package for keeping in touch and doing a little bit of research as well. Now, your first night on the cruise is an overnight in Benoit in Bali, and then we cruise on to Selakam Bawang.
Oh, they've amazing Banjar hot springs here. It's really peaceful and obviously natural hot springs surrounded by lush tropical gardens, and the water has therapeutic properties, allegedly.
Lovely.
Next, it's Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and here you get an overnight on board in port, which means you've got day and night there, and I always think going somewhere is so different by night. There's the Petronas Towers, among the world's tallest buildings. Great place to take in panoramic views of the cities. You can also learn all about its Buddhist history as well. Penang is next. Here you've got the Kiloksi Temple with a 100-foot pagoda and gardens which overlooks Georgetown. Great for photos. You've got amazing streets with like lots of street food. If you're a foodie, you'll love it. Langkawi is next. Now, if you're a bit of an adrenaline seeker, you can take a walk 2,300 feet above sea level on the Sky Bridge and see incredible views of the city, the surrounding rainforest, and all the nearby islands as well. Phuket in Thailand is next. And here you've got another overnight, which is fantastic. I mean, there's breathtaking Phnom National Park, which was made famous by the James Bond film, The Man with the Golden Gun. For shopping, you've got bright silks, teak carvings and trinkets. Just exploring the beaches as well of Thailand would be lovely. Cruising to Singapore, where you'll get your flight home.
Very, very nice indeed. What a lovely, lovely little treat this is. Very nice. Next December, and it's 19 nights all told, flying from the UK out to Bali for a 5-night hotel stay there to soak up the sun, relax and explore before joining Celebrity Millennium in Benoit for a fascinating 12-night 5-star new luxury cruise with classic drinks package and Wi-Fi included, spending an extra night on the first night of the cruise, overnight in Bali itself, before sailing on to Selakam Bawang and overnight in Kuala Lumpur, Penang and Langkawi in Malaysia, your overnight in Phuket in Thailand, so 2 days there to explore, and then ending the cruise in Singapore with your flight, of course, back from Singapore to the UK. Oh my word. Right, your deposit on this to lock in the price I've got for you is just £199 each today to lock in this price tag. This is the great thing about booking holidays into the future. Yes, this is for next December, but we can book this in today for you with a deposit of just £199 each today. And then you pay the rest as you go if you want to, up to your due date before you go. And that is the price that you've locked in today. You know the price of everything, right? Everything. Loaf of bread, bar of chocolate. Did you buy a tin of, chocolates that you had over the festive season? Have they got smaller but the price has got bigger? It's everything, isn't it? But with this, you're getting great value, but you're locking it in today with a low deposit. Let's have a look at the recap on this offer and your upgrades as well, because you've always got the choice, if you want to upgrade in terms of your stateroom as well. You've already got drinks and Wi-Fi included there. Now, the value of that is worth over $1,300 per person, which is just fantastic to have that factored in, given the price that we've got for the whole holiday. And listen, at the end of the cruise, you finish the cruise in Singapore, and if you fancy staying there, because if you think about where you're going here, you go out on the 3rd, but 19 nights later, it's like the 22nd, 23rd. So if you wanted a couple of nights in Singapore, you could actually spend Christmas there, which would be quite a nice thing to do, I think, actually. You might want to consider that. And if you do, remember, we can tailor a package that is absolutely bespoke to you and the way you want it to be. So just give us a call right now. Remember, it is low deposit, £199 each today is all we're asking for to get that price locked in, which I think it's great, because who knows what's going to happen to the price of anything between now and December next year. I mean, it's just crazy. It's what we do here at Cruise1st. It's what we've been doing as a business for nigh on 25 years. It's incredible. And we want to wish a warm welcome to all of our new viewers who are joining us on Cruise1st TV. Of course, we've been here for the last 10 years on Sky and various places, but now we're on Virgin Media as well, so welcome to you if you're watching us on channel 758 on Virgin Media. And if you're not, spread the word to friends and family if you would do, because we would love to see more people come and join us, because the more people book with us, the better deals we can do for you. It is win-win.
It absolutely is, Derek. Now, we've got many more 5-star adventures with celebrity cruises waiting for you to check out on our website, which is cruise1st.tv. But stick around, because we have a second Far East adventure coming soon for next January. But first, let's take you off to the Caribbean for November break this year.
Yes, please.
2 weeks of sun and fun begin by flying over to Miami in Florida to stay 3 nights in this magical city.
Sunny city as well at this time of the year, right?
I think all year round it's sunny and beautiful. I mean,
lovely.
and it's full of beautiful people.
You've been there recently as well, haven't you?
I have, and the buildings are beautiful. I mean, this is the graffiti street art, which is like nothing you've ever seen before. They've kind of turned it into a walking street museum. It's amazing. Beaches, palm trees, beach clubs, bars. It's just fantastic. And then you've got Little Havana, which is really, really vibrant as well, because there's such a Hispanic influence there. So some incredible restaurants to enjoy. Amazing.
Very
You will
nice.
absolutely love it. Now, after that, you're going to join Celebrity Summit in Fort Lauderdale for your 10-night luxury all-included cruise. Oh my goodness me, you're going to have the best time ever. Look at this. Very, very modern, very, very nice. Just great. So much on board. And I think, so if you are new to cruising, we'll kind of explain what it's all about. It's about going to incredible places in a very luxurious environment that floats with you. You've got spa on board, you've got gym on board, you've got entertainment on board, and you have obviously sports if you want to do it as well. The most incredible dining. Look at that, the Ocean View Cafe. So incredible selection of food, but look at the view that you've got there.
Oh, I know, amazing. Imagine starting the day with your breakfast with some nice Danish pastries and a nice coffee, looking out to sea. That would be, there's a burger there.
This isn't helping. I'm a bit peckish. And this all looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. The spa cafe and juice bar just sounds so healthy, doesn't it?
Back to healthy options.
With healthy options, which we've got to consider. No, it's a cruise. And that's like a major part of your holiday is the dining, because there are some beautiful restaurants on board. And it's also the opportunity to maybe try something new. You've got all your favourites on board. I mean, if you don't like trying anything new, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to go and have some sushi and you've never had that before, go for it. Go and treat yourself to a fancy meal. Perhaps you're celebrating something special while you're on board. Celebrate in style. Great dining options, incredible bars. We saw the spa before. Treat yourself to a lovely spa treatment. This is nice. Your holiday. This is what you want it to be. Have a massage, have a facial, just enjoy it. And then when it comes to the evening, great entertainment, whether it's seeing someone at the piano, whether it's a comedian, whether it's a singer, cabaret acts, or a Broadway style show in the theatre. This cruise ship has it all. Enrichment programs as well. Just wonderful.
And of course, in the evening, and this is something you don't really consider, you know, sometimes when you're at home and you think, okay, we're going to see a show, you spend a lot of money buying tickets for one thing.
A lot of money.
And that will be the highlight of your night. And that's pretty much the only thing you do that night, is it? When you're on board, of course, the shows are included, and you can kind of, you know, dip in and see the show if you want to. It doesn't take up your whole night. It doesn't interfere with dinner plans and all the rest of it. But there's also other entertainment you can fit in that night as well. You can go on to some comedy. You can go on to a quiet lounge and just have a couple of cocktails together or whatever. You know, you can be dancing until the sun comes up again.
Well, it's great. Say there's a group of you that decide to all cruise together, different ages or different interests. It really does mean that there's something for everyone to be catered for, not just in terms of food, in terms of entertainment as well. A great selection of staterooms. They're all so beautiful, aren't they? They're all styled very calming, very, very relaxing. Oh, we're just taking a look at the shows there. Just wonderful. You are going to have the best holiday on board. Now, you're cruising out of Fort Lauderdale and you're going to arrive in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Colourful, vibrant, sunny, warm. Everything you want. Whether you just want to go and relax when you get there on a beach, you can do that. Or you can go and enjoy the scenic promenade. There's great views of the bay there with statues, fountains, lush greenery. Onto the British Virgin Islands next Tortola. Cane Garden Bay is a beautiful crescent-shaped beach. Soft sand, warm waters, great for swimming, sunbathing. Maybe you want to do some water sports, some snorkeling, paddleboarding, whatever you want.
And can I just say as well, while we're going around the Caribbean islands right now, we're in St. Martin. Don't feel pressured to go and do things. If you want to just literally wander around, if you want to find a beach and do absolutely nothing, or stay on board the ship for the day, because it feels like you've got the ship to yourself, because people are out on tours in these wonderful places like Antigua that are just phenomenal. You've got lots of different things you can do, and the Caribbean islands are all very, very different, island by island. But don't feel under any pressure to do anything. Just relax. Take in the Caribbean vibe.
Absolutely. After Antigua, it's Charlotte Amalie and St Thomas. The island's signature drink must be tried here, and it's called the banana daiquiri.
Oh.
So, exactly.
Nice.
Don't feel inclined to do anything except get a cocktail and sit on that beach and enjoy it. A couple of days at sea, back into Fort Lauderdale and back home to the UK.
Oh, yeah, and everyone's going to be in tears on that overnight flight coming back to the UK, because you know what the weather's like in November. And by the time you get back from this, 7 plus 14, 21st of November, what's the weather going to be like? Oh. So, if you're like me, and I have to confess, I am a November baby, so I really, really could do with seeing the sun in November. I've had a little bit of a taste of it now, and I now want it to be my future. And if that's the same for you and you need to see the sunshine in November, this is the holiday to choose. We include in our price tag your flight out to Miami from the UK, a 3-night hotel stay there before your wonderful Caribbean cruise on board Celebrity Summit for 10 nights in the wonderful Caribbean sun. Can feel it right now. Oh, can you? Close your eyes and imagine. Oh, it's amazing. While you're on the cruise, classic drinks package included to be enjoyed responsibly one at a time, and Wi-Fi, and that flight back to the UK. I don't really want to talk about the flight back to the UK. We never want to talk about the end of a holiday. Deposits today to get this booked today, £199 each. And your price tag for the whole package. Because you're certainly tempted, right? What? Hello? 2,149 per person, or deposit today of just £199 each. You've got to be tempted, right? The value of your drinks and Wi-Fi together is over $1,000 per person in value. I mean, that's amazing. When you factor that in and look at that price, you think, how are we doing it? Have no idea whatsoever. Just take advantage of it. This is genuine first-class 5-star cruising. You are going to love it. Here's the overview then. Get your deposits in straight away, I would say. £199 each to get this booked today. And you go on the 7th of November, flying out to Miami. And I know what flying out to that part of the States is like in November. When you land, I mean, when you take off here in the UK, it's freezing cold. It's horrible. It's wet. You're stood on the stairs of the plane saying, will you hurry up and get on? But when you arrive and when you get off the plane, you're like, this is how November should feel. Sunny, lovely, warm, temperatures in the plus. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking here, isn't it? Anyway, listen, if you like the sound of this, do get on it as quickly as you can. Every holiday we sell is subject to availability, so be as quick as you can on that. Get your deposits in right now. £199 each. It's brilliant. 0800 953 4700. Now, we're here every day on Sky Channel 681, now on Virgin Media Channel 758 as well, and you can tune in on the move at our website, Cruise1st.tv, and our YouTube channel. So whenever you need to see the sun, we'll be here waiting, Polly.
Right, time now to go back to the Far East for an 18-night getaway cruise and stay package exploring Vietnam and Thailand. So on the 24th of January of next year, we'll fly first from the UK out to Hong Kong, a city longing to be explored, and you're very lucky because we'll be staying here first for 2 nights in a hotel. Absolutely fabulous. I mean, you've sort of heard about Hong Kong, but going there, your senses would just come alive because it's such an interesting city. Look at all that history, look at all that culture, but then there's so much modernity as well. You've also got Disneyland there as well. So if you fancy like just going to, wow, let's go to Hong Kong Disneyland, do it.
Some rides and stuff, roller coasters, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, go and see the Tiantan Buddha, a giant's bronze statue. Oh, so much to do before joining the wonderful Celebrity Solstice for your 12-night luxury all-included cruise. Look at that lawn club on top. That's real grass on the top of the Celebrity ships.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I know it is. How they keep it going, we don't know. That's
Absolutely
somebody's
incredible.
job.
Well, it's a variety of, I can tell you.
You do
I'm
know.
going to get all geeky for a second.
Do it.
14 or 15 different types of grass that come from across the Bahamas.
Right.
And therefore can stand the stresses and strains of being at sea on top deck of a cruise ship. There you go.
Fantastic.
Beautifully manicured and looked after by gardeners, by celebrity, and wouldn't you just want that job?
You can book a picnic on the grass, and it comes to you in one of those lovely traditional hampers with champagne and served to you. I mean, that's pretty special as well. We saw the library there before, real books, because I had a look.
Funnily enough, in a library.
No, I thought this is too beautiful. This is really well designed. It's like, oh, they're actually real books.
Sometimes it's nice to just disappear away, actually. You know what, on a cruise, if you've got a bit of a sea day and you're thinking, okay, you know, maybe you're not a sun worshipper, and maybe you're thinking, actually, I just fancy, you know, diving into a good book, getting lost in that world. Because being on board one of these ships is like, it's like getting away from the whole world. Because, yeah, of course you can keep in touch. You can absolutely keep in touch if you want to. But the great thing about this is when you're on a cruise ship, people think you're off the grid.
Yeah.
So let them think that.
If there's a time difference, don't worry. You don't have to get in touch with home.
And it's so relaxing. You can all do different things. So if you have different interests, you can go and do different things. Some people like to disappear to the spa. Some people like to disappear to the gym. Some people, like Derek, me, I like to disappear for a siesta in the afternoon, get my head down for a couple of hours. Nothing wrong with that. No one will be, you know, sort of knocking on your door at 9 o'clock in the morning saying, right, come on, it's time for your daily programme. You dip in and out of all the things that happen on the ship as you want to. And just bear in mind, when you have nights out, which you do on the ship as well, great shows, great nightclubs, etc., you haven't got to stand in a cold bus stop waiting for a night bus. You haven't got to find a taxi. Where can I get a taxi at this time of night? You know, you don't have to worry about any of that. No designated driving, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So it really is a true brilliant holiday, a true getaway. And you'll love the places that we're going to on this cruise, by the way, are absolutely fascinating, like jaw-droppingly beautiful places.
And very, very exciting. And if you haven't gone to this part of the world, we've put it all together for you. So cruising out of Hong Kong, arriving in Hanoi, Vietnam. Now here you've got an overnight on board in port, which means you can explore well into the evening. I mean, here you've got the water puppet show, which is amazing. It's a very unique form of Vietnamese entertainment. It originated in the rice paddies, and puppeteers use the water as the stage, depicting local history and legends. Chiang Mai is next. Oh, this imperial city is huge. Walled complex that once served as the political and religious centre of the area. You'll find palaces, temples with incredible gates and gardens as well. Wonderful, very, very beautiful. Ho Chi Minh is next in Vietnam. Here you've got to take a ride on a cycled rickshaw, sit back, see the pagodas, the colonial architecture, the vibrant markets as well. Absolutely beautiful. The Cu Chi tunnels, it's just wonderful to explore it all. Next you've got the port for Bangkok in Thailand, where you've got an overnight on board in port, which is great. Here you can explore the stunning Grand Palace, which once served as the official residence of the kings of Thailand, or just relax on the beaches as well.
Or have a night out in Bangkok. That would be an interesting night, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes.
That'd be great fun to do.
Like something you've never done before. Koh Samui is next. I mean, this is beautiful. It's very idyllic. It's very sort of forested. You've got pristine sandy beaches, but you can sort of go inland and there's cascading waterfalls or plantations where monkeys harvest coconuts. I mean, just having a look at those beautiful statues of Buddhas, very amazing. Cruising to Singapore, where you come off the cruise ship and then you've got 2 nights in a hotel. Fantastic. So much to do here. Shopping, designer shopping, gardens by the bay, just absolutely amazing. You've got the Tortoise Museum as well if you want to do something incredibly different.
The Tortoise Museum?
The Tortoise Museum.
Well, why not? When in Singapore, why not?
Well, I mean, if you're new to us, Singapore is sort of a hot spot.
We go there often.
We want to talk about different things that you can do while you're there. And then it's your flight back home to the UK. Wow.
Tortoise Museum. That will live long in the memory.
It will.
Lots of things to do in Singapore, of course. Have your Singapore sling. Go and see the Merlion. So many different things to do. You'll love the designer shopping on Orchard Road as well. You're going to have the greatest time. I mean, look at where this is going to. Flying out to Hong Kong, having a stay there, and then look at all those fantastic destinations, some of which you're staying for 2 days. So Hanoi in Vietnam and Bangkok, you're staying for 2 days because the ship will come in 1 day. So you've got a chance to explore that first day, you've got the night, and then you've got some of the day after as well, which is brilliant. Now, your deposit on this holiday is just £199 each again. I'm going to show you the price tag straight away, and then I'll talk to you about what's included in that price, because this is what we do here at Cruise1st, and this is why we are now 25 years later as a business, because we put together amazing stays and cruises and packages with all the flights together, and we get such an amazing price tag that people say to us all the time, you know what, I looked around, I shopped around, because the internet's a great thing. We can all use that at our disposal these days. So people do go comparison shopping, and I don't blame you. We all want the best deal that's out there. But people come to us again and again and say, you know what, I couldn't get anywhere near Cruise1st. Just couldn't get anywhere near the price tag. And remember, you can lock this in today with that deposit of just £199 each. And that price includes your flight from the UK out to Hong Kong, 2 nights there in a hotel, and then 12 nights of 5-star cruising on Celebrity Solstice with your classic drinks package included and a Wi-Fi package included, cruising Vietnam and Thailand with those overnight stays, so 2 days in Hanoi and Bangkok. The cruise ends in Singapore, but we don't fly you straight home. We actually stay for 2 nights in a hotel there before flying you back to the UK. It's amazing. Just to put this into context as well, because we've done it with the other 2 offers, so let me tell you that your drinks package and your Wi-Fi that we've got here in your package actually has a value of over $1,300 per person, and it's in that deal with everything else. It's ridiculous. It's so good. Now, there are other dates for this trip that are available from November right the way through to next March. Price varies by date, so if you want to talk about the other dates, then talk to the team. In fact, if you want to talk about this date and this price, talk to the team right now. Here's the overview of the offer and indeed your upgrades as well. Now, notice that if you choose an ocean view upgrade on this one, which is obviously upgrading your stateroom on board, it's just £99 more, which I think is fantastic. You're looking at a 12-night cruise there, so that's excellent value for money, I have to say. Look at the value of your drinks and Wi-Fi package. It's all factored in to your price tag, which is well under £3,000 per person. Bear in mind where you're going here. Hong Kong, Thailand, Vietnam. You know, if you've ever tried organising holidays that go to that different variety of places, the budget runs away straight away. And that's before you've had any meals or been to see any shows or whatever. They're all there on the ship for you and included in the price, and drinks and Wi-Fi. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's why so many people book their cruises with us.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Do you know what? I have to say, we really only have scratched the surface of the possibilities as well. You know, we do these amazing packages where you fly to one place and stay there and then cruise to all these different places and then stay at the place the cruise ends and all the rest of it. And we put all of that together. But then we can mix that up even further. We do the most amazing tours as well. Things like the Golden Triangle of India. There's a wonderful Rocky Mountaineer train journey you can take in the Canadian Rockies. There's so much to tell you, honestly. Make sure you tune into the shows as often as you possibly can. Of course, there's more ways to watch right now as well. Sky 681, Virgin Media 758, and 24 hours a day on our website, cruise1st.tv, and our YouTube channel as well. So whenever you need sunshine, we're always here, aren't we?
And spread the word. Please get your friends and family to join and watch us too. Thanks so much for joining us. Bye for now.
See you soon.